Deep in the heart of Brajrajnagar, Odisha, confluence of IB and Bheden river, lies the ancient cave of Goddess Ramchandi. She is a powerful form of Goddess Durga, known for her extreme anger towards evil and her divine protection over her devotees. Goddess Chandi is known for her fierce nature. She cannot tolerate wrongdoing, and when she sees evil, she becomes extremely angry. But for those who seek her blessings, she is a loving mother, always protecting her devotees. Rampur, a historic jamidari under the Chauhan dynasty of Sambalpur, has worshipped Goddess Ramchandi as its presiding deity for centuries. Today, the temple is not only famous in Rampur but also across all of western Odisha. Thousands of pilgrims and devotees visit these sacred sites, drawn by its spiritual power and divine energy. At the southeast corner of Brajrajnagar, to reach the shrine, one must descend using the strong iron stairs. The cave's walls are painted red, a color symbolizing the divine power and protection in Hinduism. Inside the cave, the idol of Goddess Ramchandi is enshrined. To the left of the entrance, there is a small temple dedicated to Lord Hanuman. The entrance is decorated with the rows of bells, which devotees ring as they offer their prayers. During the monsoon season, the waters of the IB river rise and often submerge the temple, making it a truly mystical and sacred place. It is believed that the river's touch purifies the shrine, adding to its spiritual energy. The cave wall also depicts paintings of Lord Ram, Lakshman, and Sita from their day of exile. These images remind devotees of the deep connection between this temple and the legends of the Ramayana. The temple is also home to many monkeys who roam around freely in the courtyard. Devotees often find them playful, though they sometimes carry away people's belongings. Every year, the temple hosts grand celebration during the Chaitra Navratri and Ashwin Navratri. Devotees gather in large numbers to seek the blessings of Goddess Ramchandi, participating in prayers, rituals, and festival fairs. A long time ago, during the Treta Yuga, Lord Ram, along with his wife Sita and his brother Lakshman, was sent to the forest for 14 years. During their journey, they passed through many places, including the Dandakaranya, a large forest that covered the part of the present-day Odisha, including Jharsuguda. One day, a golden deer appeared near their hut. Sita was mesmerized by its beauty and asked Ram to catch it for her. But this deer was actually a demon named Maricha, who was sent by Ravan to trick them. Ram followed the deer deep into the forest and shot it with his arrow. As Maricha was dying, he shouted in Ram's voice, calling Lakshman for help. Hearing this, Sita got worried and asked Lakshman to go find Ram. Before leaving, Lakshman drew a protective line around the Sita and told her not to step out of it. At that moment, Ravan arrived disguised as an old yogi. He asked Sita for food. Feeling pity for him, Sita stepped out of the protective line to offer food. The moment she did, Ravan grabbed her and took her away in his flying chariot. Meanwhile, Maricha, after being hit by Ram's arrow, ran toward the IB river and collapsed. The place where he died is now known as Jharsuguda. As Ram and Lakshman searched for Sita, they entered a deep forest. There they met a powerful goddess named Kulai Chandi. She was feared by the people because she attacked and ate anyone who passed through her land. When she tried to attack them, Ram aimed his arrow at her, but when she realized it was Lord Ram, she bowed down and begged for forgiveness. Being kind, Ram spared her life and gave her a new name, Ramchandi. He blessed her and told her to protect the people instead of harming them. It is believed that the Ram had aimed arrow at her, fell on the ground, and from that spot a sibling appeared. Today, the temple of Ramchandi stands as a sacred place of worship, protecting the people of the region. In the 15th century, Balram Dev, a descendant of great Hindu Emperor Prithviraj Chauhan, established the Sambalpur kingdom. Over time, the kingdom expanded and was ruled by many kings. In 17th century, under the region of King Chhatrasap Dev, the Rampur Dandapata was created on the banks of the Ib river. It became one of the important administration regions of the Sambalpur kingdom. Rampur Dandapata covered a vast area from Lamdumri Hill to Kaudraha, spanning approximately 149 miles. Around the same time, in South Rajputana, a brave Kshatriya warrior from Garvanch dynasty lost his life in battle. His wife, fearing of her safety, secretly fled to the Rancha kingdom and took refuge in the house of a priest. There, she gave birth to a son who was raised in a Brahmin family. As the boy grew, he married and had two sons, Madhusudan Singh and Pranath Singh. While the younger brother was calm and kind, Pranath was known for his sharp intelligence and physical strength. In search of opportunities, the brothers moved to the Bamanda kingdom. There, the Pranath approached King Bikram Dev and was appointed as a Dalabehera in the army. But soon, Pranath's behavior angered the king. Fearing severe punishment, he along with his brother and mother fled to the Rampur Dandapata. They eventually took shelter in the house of a priest in Rampur, Sambalpur. Pranath worked hard to survive in Behrapali. Every day after eating Mahul feast, he would visit the courtyard of the Samleswari temple, waiting for King Chhatrasap Dev. Every time the king passed by, Pranath would greet him. Over time, the king became curious about this unknown man and ordered his staff to bring him to the palace. Impressed by the Pranath's behavior and strength, the king saw potential in him. At that time, the Rampur region faced threats from the Korwa tribe, living in the deep forest along the Ib river. The Korwa tribes, led by the chief in Bilaigod forest, resisted the king's tax collector and often rebelled. To restore order, the king Chhatrasap Dev entrusted Pranath with the responsibility of suppressing the rebellion. With the great skill and bravery, Pranath successfully defeated the Korwa rebels. As a reward for his victory, he was granted control over Rampur Dandapata. This marked the beginning of the rule of Rajput Garvanch dynasty in Rampur. One night, Goddess Ramchandi appeared in Pranath's dream. Inspired by this divine vision, he established a shrine for the goddess in an ancient cave on the bank of the Ib river. As the paper mill flourished, the city of Brajrajnagar was established beside it, named after the Rampur Jamidar Brajraj Singh. Alongside the temple, a Lakshman temple was built on the other side of the mountain, adding to the spiritual essence of the region. The hill on which the temple stands is 30-meter height. Over time, a Mahadev temple and mandap were constructed at the hilltop by the Brajrajnagar administration, enhancing the temple's spiritual and cultural significance. To attract more visitors and improve the overall experience, an I Love Ramchandi selfie point has been set up, offering a perfect spot for tourists to capture their memories. Additionally, outdoor gym and children's park have been installed, promoting fitness, recreation and well-being for devotees and locals alike. The cave itself is 10 feet high and 8 feet wide. It is believed that a mysterious 10-kilometer tunnel once existed inside the cave, stretching all the way to the Kudaboga village. However, this tunnel has been sealed as the cave is now a sacred place where Goddess Ramchandi is worshipped. The shrine is placed 17 feet above the river's water level, ensuring that devotees can continue their worship even when the Ib River rises during the monsoon season. Shri Ramchandi Temple is not just a place of worship, but a vibrant center of faith and tradition. From morning to evening, the sacred cave remains open, welcoming devotee who travels from far and wide to seek the blessing of Goddess Ramchandi. Every day, bhog is offered to the goddess as a part of the temple tradition. Devotees bring offerings and perform special prayers, seeking the protection and prosperity. On Tuesday, the temple follows an age-old tradition called Chagabali, where the devotees offer goat and cock sacrifices to the goddess Ramchandi. It is believed that this ritual pleases the goddess and brings the blessing to her devotees. During the Shukla Paksha of Chaitra month, special Homa, Havan and Yajna ceremonies are conducted to invoke divine blessings. It is believed that this sacred fire ritual purifies the surroundings and brings the prosperity to the devotees. The temple is also known as a center for tantric practices. Many tantrics, blessed by Goddess Ramchandi, have gained immense spiritual power here. Their fame extends beyond the western Odisha to Chhattisgarh, drawing seekers of mystical knowledge to this ancient Sakti Peeth. If you love peace and quiet, this temple is a perfect spot to relax and reconnect with the nature. The serene atmosphere and the divine presence make it an ideal place to unwind. For those who love adventure, a boat ride on the Ib River is a must. The river is 20 to 30 feet deep and local boatmen offers rides for just 14 rupees per person. It is a beautiful way to experience the natural surroundings up close. This forest is also home to hyena and jackal. If you are lucky, you might spot one while exploring the area, adding a touch of adventure to your visit. From the top of the hill, you can witness the stunning confluence of two rivers, Bheden and Ib. Surrounded by lush green forest, the breathtaking views is worth the climb. One of the most unique sights here is watching an Indian train cross the railway bridge over the Ib River. From a distance, it looks like a toy snake gliding over the bridge, a fascinating moment to capture. Planning to visit the sacred Shri Ramchandi Temple? Here is how you can reach this beautiful destination easily. This temple is located in Brajrajnagar town, just 15 km from Jharsuguda district in Odisha. It takes about 30 minutes to reach this place by road. You can use your two-wheelers or four-wheelers and follow the Orient Pepper Mill road to reach the temple. The journey is smooth and scenic, passing through the hills, forest and beautiful coved road. If you are traveling by train, you can get down at Brajrajnagar or Jharsuguda railway station. Both the stations are on the Mumbai-Howrah main railroad. From the railway station, you can hire a taxi or auto to reach the temple comfortably. The distance from the Brajrajnagar town to the temple is about 5 km. The journey is a treat for nature lovers as you pass through lush green forests, small hills and red-soiled curved roads. It is a refreshing experience. For a hassle-free trip, it is the best way to bring your own vehicle or hire one. Avoid walking alone in an isolated area for safety. Now that you know how to reach Shri Ramchandi Temple, plan your trip and enjoy the spiritual and natural beauty of this sacred place. Thank you for watching.